Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. All right.
Cool.
Welcome to this podcast is Uncalled For.
What's uncalled for about it?
Oh, you can't tell me to do this.
I'm listening.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
I didn't see the big deal about the human body.
I worship Cthulhu just for the free beer.
Yeah, and don't go to Sam's Club either.
But you didn't even give a chance for a wild card spot.
What are we doing in Tijuana?
You're like, what did you just say?
Well, the name of this podcast is Stuff Uncalled For?
This podcast is uncalled for.
Podcast, alright.
Yeah, that was the most ridiculous ending to that game that I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up. Oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up. Oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up.
We're looking at each other in the eye. We're not going to say anything derogatory to the other person. And, of course, neither of us is drunk.
So I don't hear Pope Francis saying that he's a prophet, seer, and revelator.
What planet are these people on?
Thank you, Black Rum.
See, this is a disgrace.
How'd that happen?
And it's got Chick-fil-A.
Hey, we're getting somewhere.
And now, your host for this podcast, Mike Chernevsky.
Fuji! Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the second of our special intended for Fringe Festival interviews. I am pleased to have back on the podcast Lucas Stoneking and Daniel Rains. How we doing, guys?
Good.
All right. So, first thing I want to go over today, of course, last time we had you guys on the podcast, we were talking about ways that we could make extra money with our cars. And Luke, you suggested DoorDash.
Oh yeah.
And I'm happy to report I signed up with DoorDash in November.
Oh man, I'm so happy to hear that. That's awesome.
Yeah. And it's been a lifesaver with this pandemic and everything because it's keeping me busy.
Great. Yeah, it's kind of nice where you can kind of work at your
and do it out of my car and on my own terms and everything.
Oh yeah, that's great. So how's everything been thus far?
Well, I'm going to share with you guys my top 10 list of most requested restaurants and establishments from DoorDash. I've done 628 deliveries total.
Amazing.
That's total, since November. And yes, I am that big of a nerd. I've 128 different restaurants or other establishments, but I'm just going to give you the top 10.
Yeah.
All right. So, number one.
Okay.
I'm going to tease it this way. Dude, how the hell or why the hell would you keep eating something that makes you crap blood?
Jesus chicken? Or is it Church's chicken? No.
It's a South Park joke. It's a South Park joke, so I don't know how big of a South Park fan you are.
Not that deep in a South Park. But it's funny. South Park is really good.
It sounds like Taco Bell, maybe.
Oh, Taco Bell for sure. That's a good one.
Or McDonald's.
It's
Not close?
It's Chipotle.
Oh, Chipotle. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I like Chipotle.
That's a good episode of South Park, too. Apparently, Chipotle makes everyone crap blood, so they this product called Chipotle Way, which you spray on underwear to get rid of the blood stains. Chipotle actually makes up 18%.
Oh, man. Who was having that? Was it Cartman?
Yeah, it was Cartman that...
Oh.
Yeah. It was Cartman that liked to...
That's hilarious.
Chipotle Way, yeah.
So what were you saying about...
They make up 18% of my deliveries. All right.
Whoa, that's amazing. That's pretty convenient because close to a couple of them, or no?
Yeah, I'm pretty close to a couple of them, and yeah.
And isn't like that I guess a hot spot or something like that for like picking up orders when it comes to DoorDash?
Obviously,
Oh yeah,
a lot of people like Chipotle. Yeah,
I like. So you don't eat there? Is what you're saying?
I'll eat Chipotle once in a while, but
Oh yeah.
I just love that South Park joke. So,
Oh yeah. I'm a big fan of a burrito bowl.
It's delicious, one, and two, if you spend $15, it's free delivery.
yeah.
Ooh. Then hell yeah, that's all worth it, man.
Yeah. So number
Dan,
two.
how's everything going at your house, man?
Going good over here.
Good.
Almost
What's
done.
number two? Big Mike, tell me.
All right, number 2, Hy-Vee.
Whoa,
Like
Hy-Vee?
the bar
Okay.
or just groceries?
Grocery deliveries, yeah. Especially since the pandemic, a lot of people have been ordering their groceries online, and us dashers, get assigned to pick them up. And sometimes they will tip very well. With
Dude, honestly, that's so cool that you do. That it can get an opportunity to help people out like that. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of my Facebook friends actually described it as life-saving.
Hell yeah, especially like you said in these times. So
yeah, people just too afraid to leave their houses and everything. So.
What kind of quantity? How many bags as your most bags of groceries?
The most. That's an interesting question because they tend to use the plastic bags, and they'll put like a bunch of plastic. Depends on. Hy-Vee does a good job of putting multiple things in their plastic bags, so they don't use as much plastic bags as another grocery list that is in this top 4. But yeah, and Hy-Vee right now 9% of my deliveries.
Hy-Vee. So Price Chopper. Wow.
Price. I have not had a delivery from Price Chopper.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I think. I mean, it's all kind of your opinion, but Hy-Vee is a good grocery store.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's pricey, but Price Chopper seems like it's a little bit. I don't know. I think Hy-Vee you get a better cut of meat. Could be wrong though.
I agree, and cheaper meats too. So, yeah. Number 3.
Well, that's number 3.
No,
okay,
Hy-Vee was number 2. Number 3, Jesus Chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, oh hell.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! I love. So good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not like spending a lot of the money you earn on food, like stopping into these places. I'd be freaking so hungry smelling all the smells, you know.
Well, believe it or not, I getting on a tangent here, but yes, I've been known to order on DoorDash myself, and in my notes I say I'm a dasher as well, so keep up the good work. Yeah. In fact, before you logged in, Luke, I was telling Dan that I had ordered an early dinner for myself from using DoorDash, and good stuff.
Oh yeah. What'd you get? Mongolian barbecue ski?
No, unfortunately, the Mongolian barbecue is closed at the moment.
No, closed. Bummer, bro.
Yeah, it was the chartreuse caboose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And they like steak sandwiches or something?
Yeah, they're Philly cheesesteaks.
Hey, sounds pretty nice.
Oh yeah, especially.
What does it come with? Like, you get like a salad or like fries with it or something?
I actually got mine with cheesy tater tots. So.
Ooh, that's a good choice, man. Cheesy tater tots. You can't go wrong.
Yeah. All right. So moving on the list, number 4, Walmart groceries.
Hey,
Yeah.
Done a lot of
Now,
Walmart.
Walmart's, what they'll do, they'll bag everything like 1 or 2 items at a time. So you'll get a shitload of bags with Walmart. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've probably done since this whole pandemic started. I've probably gone and picked it up 10 times.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Number 5 is McDonald's.
Okay, I figured they're pretty high.
Yeah. Come on,
Okay,
everyone's-
I got it. This is breaking up right.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see me?
I can see you. I can see you. You just kind of froze there a little bit.
Put it on. I'm gonna get.
Yeah, you're good. You're
I'm gonna
good.
get a connection. Hold on.
You're good now. All right. Let's take a break while Luke steps away. But yeah, number 5 is McDonald's, which hey, kind of makes sense. It's how American can you get? How much more American can you get than McDonald's?
Yeah, I would. If you would have said that number 1, I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, McDonald's does a good job. You just, depending on the location, you just go through the drive-through, say, "Hey, I'm here to pick up this number." You may have seen the video I did early in the pandemic of one of my deliveries. That was a McDonald's delivery. Of course, I bleeped out all the crucial information to protect my client's privacy, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And
we can see you, Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
All right.
Might just have to stay connected.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
All right.
I'm in my garage right now.
All right, that's fine.
I figure this is the best place to be.
All right.
Better?
Yeah, I can see it. It's fine, Luke. All right.
Okay.
So we're still on the. So yeah, number 5 again was McDonald's. Luke, you there?
McDonald's is great. I like McDonald's a lot.
Yeah. Everyone. Yeah, when you are away, I was saying, yeah, McDonald's is how much more American can you get than McDonald's? Yeah.
Oh, definitely not. That's a heavy hitter in fast food.
Oh yeah. Number 6.
What did you say, Taco?
6? Good Sense.
Sure. Ooh, I like Good Sense a lot too. God dang, you're making me hungry, buddy. I might have to go.
And that used to be one of the places where I stopped by when we were at Zapata, because there was a Good Sense within that driving distance. In fact, I picked up a couple of orders from that Good Sense there on the.
Oh yeah, it's like the franchise-owned places. It's pretty always kind of clean, you know. I can dig it.
Oh yeah.
I like a clean establishment as far as, you know, if you're going to go dine in.
Yeah, nice background, Dan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I left out. I needed something.
Whoa, how'd you do that, man?
Virtual.
Look at this. I got this giveaway doing it, but I guess it works, right?
Yeah.
How are you on the moon right now or
Outer
what?
space, I guess.
Yeah.
Whoa, space is cool. Place, baby. I like it. Cool. All right, so what number are we up to?
We're now at 7.
7. Hello.
So 1 was Chipotle, 2 Hy-Vee, 3 Chick-fil-A, 4 Walmart, 5 McDonald's, 6 Good Sense, 7 Five Guys.
Ooh.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I had never had Five Guys until I had become a Dasher. Yeah.
Did you have something against it, or you just never were close?
No, just never had a chance to try. Just never tried them, you know. They are very good burgers, I think, and I think it's interesting that they'll throw in just an extra scoop of fries. You'll like
fries.
Yeah. So that's a shitload of fries they give you. Yeah. Yeah. They're good stuff. In fact, I had them
good to me, man.
earlier today.
How long do you do it when you're doing it?
How long do I usually I'll go about a few hours. Usually depends on my mood and the weather. Everything. As I was telling Dan before you logged in, Mother's Day this past Sunday, 13 deliveries, over $100.
Woo! Get you some, man. That's easy money.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 8 on the list is Pega's Family Restaurant, which Dan was telling me he had just ordered.
Yeah, I've heard of that advertising. I've seen it. I've never had it. Good.
Some of the best breakfast food you'll get, I guarantee.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, go.
I just can't see myself spending $20 for breakfast or $30 cook. You know, at least trick myself into thinking because eggs are cheap and so are pancakes.
Yeah.
Bacon is pretty pricey though. I guess like you said, it just depends on what you get.
Right.
I usually get a chicken fried steak and eggs.
Sounds good. Sounds good. But yeah, I'll agree with Dan on this. The breakfast food they sell. Oh boy, does that smell good!
Okay, you need to go see Mom. She's got something for you. Okay, hold on, guys. You want to say hi to Dan and Mike?
Hi.
Hi. Say hi, Dan. Look at Dan right there.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Mike. Here, take this water to her, please. Take it to Mom. I'll see you. Sorry about that. There we go. Cool.
Always trouble when they can reach the doorknobs. They get taller.
Dude, and everything for sure.
And then number 9 to finish our list is actually going to be a tie. Yeah, so 9 and 10 together.
Yeah.
Chili's and Wendy's.
Ooh, Chili's. You could leave Chili's on the table. I bet Dan likes Chili's though. If I'm guessing.
What you got against Chili's?
I don't know. It's just kind of. I don't know. It's just kind of cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I haven't had a good experience there.
It feels kind of classy.
Yeah, kind of classy, and then
not really.
Way. Hell, I had Chili's last night. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, what'd you have? What do you eat there? Like, what kind of cuisine? Just you get like a salad and a baked potato?
Well, last night, I'll tell you what I ordered last night. Ribeye, well done, with some shrimp on top. They're loaded.
That sounds solid.
Some broccoli and some enchilada soup.
Mm.
Enchilada soup.
Enchilada soup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dan, can you pick the background? How do you do that? I need to try it.
I don't know how you do it from a phone. I can't.
Okay. Never mind. Onward. That's good, Ski. You said Chili's and Wendy's?
Wendy's.
I would rather have Wendy's over.
No way. To me, Wendy's is the worst fast food burger place.
Yeah.
Wow, that's saying a lot coming from you, Dan. Holy cow. Are you serious?
I'm a big fan.
Not even like a Baconator or like maybe like the junior bacon cheeseburgers, like the cheap dollar menu?
I'd rather have. These would be last on my list.
My go-to Wendy's order, since we're talking about Wendy's, Asiago chicken club with the spicy chicken.
Ooh.
Served with a bacon
You
and
said
cheese, baked potato, and a Coke. So,
Wait,
oh yeah.
that sounds good. You
Oh,
said
yeah.
you get spicy. You said
Spicy.
sounds great, man.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And
that's
that's
good.
just the top 10. You know, like I said, there's over 100 restaurants on that list. So.
Now, have you been to what is it, Lion's Choice? Have you ever been there?
I've been there once actually, and I picked up an order there. It's pretty decent.
Does it look pretty good as far as food eats are concerned? Like, would
Well, if
you
you
eat
like
there?
Arby's, you'll like Lion's Choice.
Oh, so similar to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like Arby's a lot. Get that 5 for $5, buddy.
They don't even have that anymore.
I think they do. That's like their dollar menu, right?
They don't even have a 5 for $5 anymore.
No.
Are you sure?
Where you been?
I don't eat much. Like I said, like when I do, it's maybe like some McDonald's or something. Because kiddos, they like Happy Meals and French fries, and I concur. I like that. I like that stuff too.
Clean up the leftovers.
Oh yeah, I definitely get the leftovers. Sure.
Yeah, I think that's.
So what ski? So you said
I was going to say that's the hook that gets you into liking McDonald's as a kid is the Happy Meals, you know. Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
What was your question?
So you gotten Happy Meals, right? No, I was just talking about fast food and like you said, getting McDonald's, you get the kids' toy and shit like that. They love it, and of course I loved it as a child. So I don't know, kind of has some nostalgic to it, you know.
Exactly. I agree.
Stop moving this damn.
Do you know how far Taco Bell was? How far down it was?
Taco Bell, I've only got a couple times.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
What if you deliver over a certain amount of times, do they give you a bonus, or within a certain range of window, or no?
Not really. It's based. Each order is different. So there'll be like a base pay, and then how much they tip you, and everything. If you happen to be in a certain zone at a certain time, they'll add on a small bonus and everything. I find the key to really succeeding at DoorDash is to do as many deliveries as humanly possible. You know?
Yeah. And they don't send you too far off, do they?
They try. I try not to let that happen, but sometimes they will.
Yeah, because like it's almost like before you want to try to accept it, you want to see like if it's worth it to go the distance to A to B to C, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yeah. So what will happen is when an order comes in, it'll give you a few seconds whether or not you want to accept it or not, and sometimes you want to accept it, sometimes you want to decline it, and all that's.
No, I was gonna say like a lot of the food restaurants aren't open at this point in time, are they? Like is Buffalo Wild Wings open, or is it like just like a carry out basis?
If
like,
Buffalo Wild Wings is open, it would be a carry out situation right now.
That makes sense.
As is the case with a lot of places, and has been for.
Like I know they're taking their state to state is taking different things as far as precautions are concerned differently. So I don't know. I guess I need to look into it. I figure you're pretty on, have a good idea about what's going on as far as all that's concerned.
My focus has been local and everything. I've tried to stay in Johnson County as much as possible the last couple of months, but once in a while I'll get dragged into Wyandotte or Jackson.
State line.
Yeah.
You'll get a state line, won't you? I get you.
Yeah.
Borderline.
Yeah.
Kansas City, Kansas. Get you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And if I'm starting in Johnson County, I'll rarely go north of the river for anything originating from Johnson County. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still a part of that? Is it the board game chess club?
The chess club? Oh,
yeah.
I have.
Or did they?
As a matter of fact, I just got texts from my boss at the chess club about some potential work for tomorrow.
Cool. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I'm still in the loop as far as that's concerned, but I don't see myself really doing a whole lot with the chess club in the foreseeable future.
Okay.
So another reason thank God for DoorDash. That said, I did have to help one of my fellow instructors move a couple weeks ago, and then again, same instructor had to help her get some groceries recently too. So.
Oh man, well that's super nice of you, buddy. That's good. That's good. That's good things.
Did I mention this coworker is blind?
Well, I mean, you're just laying it on. That's even better, man. That's really good. Trust me, that's good on you for sure.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm going back Monday.
Awesome.
You're going back to work Monday, Dan?
Yep.
Woo!
I don't really want to because I'm making more money not, but those taxes are going to catch up to me at the end of the year.
Yeah.
All this unemployment.
Yeah. I
didn't even bother filing for unemployment, so because I knew, with the DoorDash, I'm making a lot just doing DoorDash right now.
Great.
Yeah.
Now, what are you driving, a 4-cylinder car?
V6.
Okay. It's almost like you got to like add that into your expenditure as well.
Yeah.
So I almost if you get like an electric car, you could save more money.
And I'm still paying the car off. It's because of the fact that I'm paying the car off, I paid 0 taxes this year.
Oh, I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad gig.
Yeah.
So how often have you used this program to record podcasts, Steve?
How often have you used Zoom? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
This is only the second time I've used it for podcasting, but the fourth overall. The first time was actually about a week ago with
amazing. That's cool.
With Cheryl Kemi at Fringe, talking with my other my fellow Fringe producers.
Film buddy.
Yeah, cool. Fringe. I'm talking about. And one of them was a film buddy. Talking about how we're going to proceed with Fringe, and one of the options is kind of why we're recording it live right now. They're looking at possibly doing it digitally. So, and I have
that's what we're doing right now. So that's good.
That's exactly what we're doing right now. Yeah. So it could be. So I'll have options in terms of what I choose to submit to them. But as far as the actual podcast is concerned, they're all going to be published anyway. So.
Oh yeah. So you'll be digitally in audio and visually, right?
That's right.
That's great.
And the stuff that they don't take, well, they'll become paid extras. I'm thinking about setting up an Indiegogo account, another Indiegogo campaign, where these video recordings, that's the only place that you can find them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So if you want to watch the video, you can hear the audio everything for free when that comes out, but to watch the video, you gotta pay me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think like when I'm consuming, it's like if I'm out and about doing multiple things, multitasking, it's probably more audio based. But if I got time to sit down, I'll consume something via video, which is, tit for tat, really. Because like you said, like I like it. I like the audio aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Audio is also
I
easy.
don't watch the video if I can just listen to it. I like to just doing stuff, mowing the lawn, whatever, just listening to the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. That's why most podcasts are audio only, because we as people recognize that it's easier to it's easier to produce, first of all, and secondly, it's easier to consume because most people who listen to podcasts, they're just doing other shit like mowing the lawn or driving is a big one.
Yep.
It's not exactly safe to be watching a video and driving at the same time.
Or making a video, Luke. I'm looking at you.
What you mean?
Snapchat.
Come on. Oh, while I'm driving?
Uh-huh.
That's allegedly, bro.
I got to just look back at your history of snaps.
Nah, I mean, sometimes you get caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
At least I'm not going on the highway when I'm doing it.
Uh-huh. Sure you're not.
Well, don't make me feel bad, Dan.
That's how I get you to do the right thing, is I try to make you feel bad.
Oh, okay. How's your backyard looking, buddy?
Looking a lot better. We're going to have a lot of leveling out because it's so hilly. But
did Chris come over and help?
He came over a day and helped me get the plan going, because I was going to do it a different, cheap way that probably wouldn't have lasted long. He convinced me to make it stronger.
Oh, yeah. Especially if the ground is, like, wet and, like, different stuff can impact it weirdly. Like, your house will settle. It's a bunch of shit.
It's solid now.
Cool. I can't wait to come over and drink a beer on it.
So I can have you over.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
We can do another podcast on the deck.
Ooh, live podcast on the back deck.
Yeah.
Ooh. Right. Fire pit session. Bro.
That sounds fun. Yeah.
That would be cool, like a fireside session. That'd be dope. I'd do it if you guys would like.
Especially if you could hear the fire crackling in the background.
Ooh. Or just put that sound in the background. That'd be fun.
They'd have to cut out us peeing off the porch.
There'd be a lot of that.
As Luke likes to call them, yard peas.
Yard peas are the best, man. You got to take a pee in your yard, man.
You gotta go, right?
It, Dan?
No, not yet. He's still on the potty.
You'll get him. He'll be outside playing and needing to pee somewhere, and he'll just whip it out and take advantage of his surroundings.
He'll do it in public. He'll be at a Walmart or something, just pee on the floor.
Man, no fucks given.
It's tough. Yeah. All right. But interesting that we're talking about video while driving, because that's basically a good way to describe my early video work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean your effing bottle of bleach?
No, I don't mean effing bottle of bleach. This predates effing bottle of bleach by at least 10 years,
Holy cow. What were you using?
That's like a ghetto
big old VHS camera, which I still own, but haven't used in forever.
Whoa.
Yeah, just a big old bulky VHS camera. Stick on the tripod in the front seat and shoot and drive and everything. And that video I mentioned that shows my McDonald's delivery. I kind of revisited that with my current camera, which I bought while working at Silpata. Actually,
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you blogging while you DoorDash at all, or no?
Do I blog while I DoorDash? Just the one time. Just the one time. Just to show people, yeah, this is what I've been doing.
It'd be cool to see your tips and tricks as far as getting the most out of that. You know what I mean?
Well, there is a YouTube channel that's all he does is talk about. Yeah, this is what you should do, this and the other to maximize your DoorDash experience and everything. So I don't need to do that. Someone else is already doing it.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Doesn't mean you couldn't do it better and make money off of it.
Or a different way.
But,
way,
maybe.
That's to your discretion, though. That's if you got to be interested in it.
Yeah. Honestly, picking up people's food and then delivering it, not the most interesting thing. All right.
Yeah. I mean,
one time's fine, but it would get boring after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke, before you got on, Mike was telling me he's got one ding on his record for DoorDash.
So somebody didn't like you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
So what happened was is the end of the day. This was just last week. Is the end of the day. I picked up an order. Well, I had to wait forever to get it. First of all, and then I get it and I find out.
Damn it.
In that part of town, a dodgy apartment complex just east of Troost, and just didn't feel comfortable there and everything. So I leave it. I actually did complete the delivery. You left it at the door, and the son of a bitch flags me, said, "I didn't get my food." Well, if you didn't get your food, that's your own goddamn fault, because I left your food at the address that you gave me. So far, the only flag. And
that's true, man. Some people are very vague.
Yeah.
Well, if your percentages are good, then I don't think it should matter back in.
Yeah, I haven't been deactivated. That's good.
Because you have to give a critique about the customer or that.
And I did file reports right away. Said I delivered the food.
Yeah,
so what are you talking about?
Heck yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. But there've been a few interesting deliveries now that we're thinking about. I remember, this was fairly early on. Gal ordered Jesus chicken.
Oh, yeah.
She was working at Chili's.
Oh shit. Okay.
I was delivering Jesus chicken to Chili's.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Was especially I get there. We're not open yet. Well, that's okay because I'm delivering food to you. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I bet people that are in that industry usually are pretty good about giving you a fair amount, like cash tip as well.
Some people do tip pretty well, cash. Otherwise, there is a availability in the DoorDash app that you can tip afterwards a certain amount. And a lot of people tip well, especially with grocery deliveries. So they tip pretty well.
You almost want to get like in the super rich Mission Hill neighborhoods to get the most out of your deliveries.
Well, if you do Mission Hills, you'll also have to do Waldo and South Side Kansas City.
So that can get a little dicey. Can get a little dicey. I know what you mean.
Again, it's actually one of my favorite zones to do. Is they call it the Prairie Valley zone. It's definitely a zone that'll keep you on your toes.
Where's the place that you like to go? What's it called?
Prairie Valley. So think it's the north part of Leawood plus Prairie Village plus Mission Hills plus
Fairway,
Brookside, Waldo, South KC up to about 435.
Nice. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. But lately I've been doing a lot of Johnson County exclusive zones like Overland Park, which is like North OP, Lenexa, Shawnee, or the Olathe zone, which is Olathe and Gardner, or the Corporate Woods zone, so South OP, Wood. Yeah.
Those are all really nice areas, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dan, what you doing over there, buddy? Still hanging out in space, I see.
If you don't like that, maybe you'll...
So, Mike, are you still watching or keeping up on sports in any form or fashion?
Well, there hasn't been much sports to talk about lately.
Yeah.
Could refer you back to Adam and I talk about the LA lawsuits and everything. I don't want to rehash that. But speaking of sports, I got a fun little activity. Luke, you may actually do better at this than Dan because it's soccer related. So I was thinking, what do you think the Super Bowl of soccer would be? If any one annual event, what do you think the Super Bowl of soccer would be?
It would be the Boxing Day, right? Like the day was Christmas, like when that.
It's the day after Christmas, and no, that's not all what I'm talking about. I'm talking, of course, about Champions League.
Oh, the Champions League. Okay.
Yeah. UEFA Champions League. So I got
World Cup could be tied in that as well.
Well, World Cup's every 4 years, and that's national teams. So, but
fair. I see.
But Champions League, that's every year, with the club teams.
Okay.
All right. So the exercise is how many European Champions League / European Cup winners, just the clubs, could you name?
Well, I'd say I don't know. Maybe a couple.
Like
maybe
Manchester United. One.
Man City, Manchester United. I don't know if Tottenham Hotspurs are one. I don't think so. What's the other one?
So
Chelsea.
Okay. So of those clubs you mentioned, yes, the two great Satans of English football have won at least once. Man United have 3, and Chelsea have 1. City have never been to the Champions League final. Tottenham were there last year, but they lost.
Oh, okay. Who'd they lose to?
No, it's Liverpool.
Okay, Liverpool's they're like the Yankees of the freaking of that side.
Now Liverpool's more like the Red Sox. In fact, they're owned by the Red Sox.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And Liverpool have won it 6 times.
I didn't know that. That's a fun little fact.
Arsenal
have never won it.
Oh.
Whoa. Didn't old Bend It Like Beckham play for Arsenal?
Bend It Like Beckham played for Man United.
I swear he played for Arsenal.
Beckham never played for Arsenal.
Isn't Arsenal? Then they have red jerseys with white.
Red with the whites. Red with white sleeves. Yeah.
This must have been way back when he was super young.
Is there a team called Real Madrid or something?
Real Madrid, yes. In fact, Real Madrid have won it 13 times. That's the most of anyone.
Woo! That's that style of soccer is probably the best style.
Yeah.
But I have a good appreciation for English style soccer as well. And then Hispanic soccer is real rough and tough. I kind of like to watch that every now and again.
Yeah.
What style is where you act like you got hurt and fall down? Or that just across the board?
That's a mixture of all of them, honestly. It just depends, predicated on the player. sure.
So here's the full list. Those are all good guesses, guys, but here's the full list. So, yeah, Real Madrid 13 times. AC Milan 7 times.
Ooh, I like Milan. AC Milan.
Yeah, AC Milan. Liverpool 6 times.
I like Liverpool a lot. They're good.
Yeah.
Gerrard, or whatever his name is. Yeah, he's a
Gerrard. Yeah, Gerrard.
He's good.
Yeah, he's no longer playing. He's a
Yeah, he's retired, isn't
he? I think at Rangers is where he's managing now. Yeah.
I always liked Zinedine Zidane. Yeah, he's my favorite.
Headbutt special, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Didn't he play for Real, or isn't he like a coach of Real?
Yeah,
Madrid?
last I heard, he was coaching Real Madrid. So, anyway,
Luke Alonso's headbutts.
yeah, he's the headbutt
Put
guy.
a car one time.
Did you see that headbutt? It was in one of the World Cups.
Yeah, it was a World Cup final with against France and Italy.
Oh yeah. He's like, F it, I'm going out, so I'm gonna do the most damage I can.
The story behind the headbutt was the guy he headbutted insulted his family. So.
Oh well, that's a good enough reason though.
Yeah.
Good enough reason.
All right. Anyway, finishing the list. So at 5 European Cups, Bayern Munich and Barcelona.
Ooh, I like. Ooh, Messi, Barcelona,
and
great
Messi.
man. Both of those teams are heavy hitters.
Oh yeah. Then we have Ajax have 4.
I know Ajax. That's a cool. They have a cool logo. If you're into like visual.
Where's that team from?
Netherlands, Amsterdam actually. So
They're good, man. Aren't they like a maroon color? Ajax?
They're practically Arsenal colors.
Okay, that's it.
Just a little different style. At 3, Manchester United and Inter Milan has 3 too.
Inter Milan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
Man City never.
I'm sorry.
City.
Man City's never been to a final.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They always seemingly were like heavy hitters. So.
Well, in terms of England, City are heavy hitters, but in terms of Europe,
the big scope of it, true that.
Yeah, and then 4 clubs have 2 each. They're Juventus, Benfica. Juventus, Benfica.
I don't know if I've heard of that team.
They're out of Portugal.
Okay, Portuguese. Cool.
Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
Yeah, they're English. They're English, of course. And Porto. Porto are also Portuguese.
The PSG team has never took it before, or no? You know,
PSG has never been to a final.
Well, that's crazy. They seem to do, I guess, like you said, in a bigger scope of things.
Yeah. Money can't buy you everything is basically what I was saying. And then a bunch of teams have won it exactly once. So those teams, Celtic out of Scotland.
They're badass. They're. What was that last one?
Hamburg.
Okay.
Yeah, Germany. Steaua Bucharest.
I don't know if I've heard of that team. I need to see the jerseys. I'm a big fan
They're
of.
Romanian.
You said they're. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. The only French team to have won it was Marseille. They did it once.
Marseille. Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund have won it once.
Dortmund. Okay. Yeah, they're the black and yellow.
Black and yellow, yeah.
Yellow.
Fucking Chelsea once. Feyenoord. That's another Dutch team. They've won it once. I guess I can tease my shirt a little bit. 1982, Aston Villa.
Ooh, I like Aston Villa.
Yeah. Yeah, 1-82, 1-0 over Bayern Munich. PSV Eindhoven, another Dutch team.
It's awesome, man.
And a former Yugoslav team. They're in Serbia. Red Star Belgrade.
Huh.
Yeah.
And now I need to look up some of these teams. I've heard a couple of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, about an equal number of teams have been to the final but lost it and have never won it. A list that would include both sides of the North London Derby, Arsenal, and the shit half, aka Tottenham. Atletico Madrid have been there 3 times but never won it. And the only other English club that have been to the Champions League final but never won it, Leeds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we can get back to that eventually. I'd like to. I always enjoy watching, soccer when I can. It's fun, especially when it's a good match between two technical players. It's almost like a damn chess match.
Since I don't really know anything about soccer, are there any American teams that could match any of those? Or are we just not? We don't have that level of soccer.
Well, first of all, U.S. is not part of UEFA. We're part of a different federation called CONCACAF, which is North America and the Caribbean.
Yep.
That's number one. Number two, well, Sporting, when they're still the Wizards, they beat Manchester United. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, friendly.
I think I was at that game, honestly.
Yeah. I was at the Sporting Stoke City game.
So you were
that's the last Sporting game I went to. They played Stoke City at Sporting Park. That game finished in a draw, cool, I believe. So, and those Stoke fans, they were pretty cool.
So then you would say like the best U.S. team. So would you say the best U.S. team could compete with the European?
Probably not.
Probably not.
It's a faster. Well, I wouldn't say faster pace.
Well,
it's just better competition.
Yeah,
there's too many other sports taking away athletes in the U.S.
Well, in the case of the U.S., I think I alluded to this last time, and you thought I was talking about referees. I seriously think in order for the U.S. to progress in terms of soccer, we need to start thinking about promotion and relegation.
Yeah. You mean like trading players and whatnot?
Luke, you follow English soccer, so you should know what promotion and relegation is.
Yeah.
It's when if you suck, you go down a level. You and the entire team. If you do well, like say win the division below, you go up next year. Yeah.
That's a fair assessment. So yeah, I think that's a good idea.
England does it. Spain does it. Everyone does it except the U.S. and Australia. And Australia is at least transitioning to that. And Canada doesn't do it either. But then Canada just started their own league last year, the Canadian Premier League. If there's any team in the Canadian Prem to follow, my opinion, FC Edmonton.
Luke, what are you doing over there?
What'd you say? What are you talking about? Nothing. What are you doing over there, Tiger Queen, or whatever the fuck his name is?
That's right. Change the background.
I like the background, Danny boy. You almost look like him for a little bit.
I wouldn't be messing with no Tigers.
Oh, fuck that. Bears, Lions, oh my.
Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh my! Wow.
So how long does that was an old reference, huh?
Very old. That's Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
34.
Yeah.
30s, I want to say.
Wizard of Oz.
Nope.
30s, I want to say, for the Wizard of Oz.
Do not.
Yeah.
Behind the man behind the mirror. Do not pay attention.
Pay no attention to. Yeah.
Okay, Mike, Luke, who would you say are like the top 3 soccer stars of all time? Like, do you have
All time? Well, Pelé has to be one of them. All time.
Yeah, he's pretty old school, and that's a name that gets thrown around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Pele. Well, I mean, Messi's pretty awesome, but he's a newer age version of maybe what Pele would be.
Mm-hmm.
what's that new pretty boy? I can't remember his name.
So Michael Jordan sponsored one. Or are you talking about? You're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that guy. How's he rank up there?
He's good, really good. He got a statue. They have a big old statue where he lives of him. So.
Okay, so who are your top 3 besides Pele?
Mine or skis?
Both of you.
Well, historically, okay. Historically, yeah, I'd probably say Cruyff would be up there. May he rest in peace. He passed fairly recently. Oh boy, this is a tough one. I'm a big fan of Thierry Henry.
Tough one.
So,
Thierry Henry is good. Go. Go see Mom for a second, okay? My apologies. Go. Mom will get you a donut, okay? Go ask her. You want me to come get you one? Okay. Give me 1 second.
All right.
You got it. Okay.
What about you, Luke? Who's your top 3?
I mean, top 3. Let me think. What's his name? Is it Ronaldo? Ronaldo? What's the guy that played for Brazil? He had the longer hair. I liked him a lot.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho. That's the guy. Yeah, him. And then, oh man, there's so many of them. They're almost like characters. There's so many different ones.
Maradona.
Baggio, Carlos Baggio. Is this Carlos? He's Colombian. And then who else? Who else do I like? I'm just trying to pull out some really random ones.
All right.
Alexi Lalas. He's good. He's an American.
Yes, he's American.
But he was I played defense growing up as far as soccer is concerned, and I always like them tough guys, that'll really get in there and, fight for the ball.
Yeah.
So.
And in terms of Santa Fe, I would probably say the 2 most recognized big names are Luis Cadena, who, in addition to being on the team, owns the team. And aside from him, I'd say the best player on that team is Dom Harrington. Both really good guys, by the way. So,
cool.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting when all that shit starts back up. I'm wanting to get out and about and see that type of stuff. It's always fun.
Well, of course, I followed the KCK league on Facebook, and I think I saw something. They're getting ready to get they'll have something going on this year. So, yeah.
Cool.
And of course, that will most likely be at the Wyandotte Sporting Field or Leo Alvey, City Park. Either those are the only venues
That'd be cool.
to use. And at those games of the KCK League, you're lucky to see a couple of fans because it's usually just the players and the refs and everything attending those games.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Unless of course it's Barrieros, and they have a strong following.
Okay. Do they really?
Yeah.
What you drinking over there, Dan?
Water.
Dan? Water? I need to get some H2O as well. How long have your video podcast been, or your I guess prior ones?
Well, of course, the one we did was an hour and a half, almost, and that remains the longest the longest episode of the podcast. In terms of how long I've been doing this podcast, well, tomorrow will be the 1-year anniversary of the first interview I did for the podcast with my friend Pat Lamb.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man.
So this
Congrats
podcast
on that.
is now officially a year old. So, yeah.
That's really cool. That's a good accomplishment for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot. You gotta really be persistent about it as well. Like getting them out there, making them happen.
Yeah. Yeah. It also helps to do it like every other week, like I did with the second season. First season, trying to shoot them out every week didn't help. I don't think.
It's just too much at once, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Trying to do too much at once, exactly. With the third season, well, we'll see, but I can already tell you it will be about halfway, at least halfway finished. And by the time hopefully by the time I'm ready to release everything for the third season, we'll have it completely in the can. We shall see.
Yeah. Sounds like
if you're wondering, I've done 18 episode seasons for this particular podcast. So.
Oh shit, that's great. And that's the only podcast you're involved with?
At the moment, yeah. 'Cause, Sunflower Brew, that lasted a little less than a year. And then Winning Side Coaches, which, of course, I did with Tim, lasted 4 or 5 years almost. So.
Shout out to Tim.
Crypto.
Isn't he in Topeka?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's in Topeka.
Where's he stay at? Topeka? Right.
Topeka. Yeah, he's in Topeka.
Topeka, boy.
Mike, have you been on anybody else's podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, I did an episode of the Big Dumb Fun Show, which that's my friend Aaron Gnark behind that one. And that was to promote Sunflower Brew, actually. I've also consulted on a couple of podcasts, and I think I might have told you guys this. I'm also the co-organizer of the Kansas City Podcasters Meetup group. So.
Oh, yeah. I think I seen something where you were going to speak at like the library a while ago or something like that, or an event maybe.
That's actually
about podcast.
That's actually in season 2. It's
season 2.
Yeah, season 2. It's the episode's podcast editing seminar.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's just me.
I don't know where was that? The public library?
No, we did that at the Johnson County Enterprise Center, which is basically a place where people can start up their businesses and have office space to work with.
That's really cool.
Yeah. which last I heard they were getting ready to move from that particular location. I don't know where they're going to be moving to. But the guy, Rob, the guy that actually does run the thing, his day job's with Libsyn, which is the platform we use for the podcast. Yeah.
Nice.
He does a number of podcasts as well. So. Heck, his kid does a podcast. So.
Mike, what do you think about Tampa Tom?
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, Brady going to Tampa Bay and taking Gronkowski with him. Oh, that's a good question.
It sounds like a wrestling storyline.
It's a football storyline.
Oh, I know. It sounds like Hulk Hogan taking, Scott Hall to WCW from WWF. It's a power move for sure for them, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
For
it's more. I would think. Brady. It depends on Brady's skill level at this point at his age, just slightly older than me.
It's okay if you don't.
To be determined.
I mean, he is going to have one of the top receiving corps in football.
Yeah.
Maybe the top. I can't be certain, but.
So you're saying you can't hate on the numbers?
He has no reason this year to not have excellent numbers. If he doesn't, then he's lost it.
Yeah. Well, that is quite a transition. Almost 20 years with New England, right?
You're getting Mike triggered, bro.
Almost 20 years with New England, and it's a complete change of scenery. You go from New England, where you won 6 Super Bowls.
It's like
how much cheating was involved. I don't care. You still won 6 Super Bowls, right? Going to Tampa. Hopefully, Tampa doesn't go back to the creamsicle. That's all. Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be an adjustment, I'm sure. He'll go from having, a top defense to only relying on the offense to win the game.
Right. When I think about Tampa Bay, a couple of things coming to mind. Being a crap team for the first few years of existence, and then Tony Dungy coming in and basically building that team that won the Super Bowl primarily on defense with the Tampa 2.
Who was the guy that had the collar? He wore the collar on his. He was like a defense guy. It was on Tampa Bay. I always liked him because he had that.
You talking about Allstott? Mike Allstott?
Yeah, he always wore that
also was offense.
It made him whatever it was. I'm a soccer player, a football player. But anyways, I liked his little outfit. It was tight looking.
His outfit.
It made him look all jacked up, like the water boy.
That guy was beast.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Allstott played fullback for those Tampa teams.
Okay.
He was an offensive guy.
I'll believe it.
Yeah. Those were good Tampa teams with Dungy as the coach, Sapp, Brooks.
And then Gruden taking over and taking all the glory for himself.
Yeah, he built quite a heck of a team in Tampa, and then did a heck of a good job with the Colts afterwards, and of course Gruden winning with Dungy's players. So, yeah.
Luke, don't you look at me like that.
I hope my phone is fast enough.
Yeah.
You guys are on the
If you
computer.
just stop moving, it'd be great. Because every like couple minutes you're like,
I mean, you guys are at computer desks. I'm sitting on a toolbox.
there he goes again. Moving the camera.
I'm sitting on a toolbox, Jack.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to come up on that mic.
I gotta pee, in all honesty.
Mike, you got anything else you had planned to talk about?
No, I think unless you guys have anything you want to bring up that we haven't already, I'm good. All right.
We wrap it up and maybe consider linking up some other time and doing the same thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As long as I'm doing the podcast, you guys are welcome.